beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for the end of May right through to the end of June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to attain to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your career reading. You should still be feeling that energy from the moon eclipses, that new moon eclipse in Taurus, which is all about valuing yourself and getting a better deal, negotiating better deals, or trying to find a way to enjoy what you do and get reciprocal energy so that you get as much out as you put in. But also that full moon eclipse in Scorpio, which was all about shedding blockages, anything that's been in your way, or if there's any stagnant energy, it's about releasing that in order to move forward. You will also feel a little bit more clarity over the next couple of weeks, so your concentration skills will be off the charts, which will really help you when it comes to your career. I mean, the first card you got there is the one who sees, so that is major clarity. Observe, perceive, scrutinize. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Now I'm going to get all of your cards first before I do your reading, so let's see what pops out there for you. Okay, that one nearly got away there. The one who hopes. Well, perhaps that's how you're feeling, that you're you may be wondering, you know, when you hope for something and you always feel like it's just out of reach and it's just popping out of your hands. Well, it's still present in your reading, so it does mean whatever you've been hoping for, you will be receiving it. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. We've got the Hierophant. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What are they meant to see with regards to their career? Can you please guide them for their highest good? So it's definitely manifestation. Okay, that's really odd. It just rolled off there. There was obviously a tangent, but it's rolled off and underneath my seat and off. Everything seems to be like trying to go in a different direction. So your cards went that way and I tried to grasp it and it went off. Then this rolled over here. Okay, I'll see if I can pick up that energy, why that's happening. I'm just going to go get that stone there. I don't really want to leave it on the floor. Let me see, just pop that there. Okay, and I'll get your final cards. Now it can mean that something that you have been chasing or you've been trying to manifest feels like it's been out of reach, or it just keeps seeing, you know, the closer you get, the further it feels away. But let's see, we've got success there. So whatever it is you're committed to is going to be very successful. You're going to achieve it. You're on the right track, and any obstacles that have been holding you back are actually being removed from your path. Spirit is removing them from you. We've got disappointment here. So whatever that is that has disappointed you, that's been removed. The blockage is being removed for success. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What are they meant to see for their highest good with regards to their career? We got the Empress and we got the Strength card. So you've got the Strength card twice. They want me to go one more, because the Empress card is all about attracting abundance, or whatever it is you've been nurturing to term, whatever it is you've been working really hard on. It's harvest time. You're going to reap rewards for whatever it is you've been determined to make work or grow. And we've got the Moon card. So something popping out of nowhere. Really interesting. This is a big deal, whatever this is, because your outcome energy, you've got 3 major arcana cards. Okay, that doesn't happen often. So this is something that is quite important in your stepping stone with regards to your career. So it says here, Makita, the one who sees. Now this deck, of course, it says she who sees, but male or female. This is not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. So I'm saying the one who sees. Observe, perceive, scrutinize. So you may be looking at your progress. You may be analyzing or reevaluating something in your career right now. But I feel like you're keeping an eye on the times as well. You're keeping your eyes wide open. Perhaps some of you are seeing opportunities where, you know, there've not been opportunities before, or you're seeing the path ahead. You're gaining clarity. As I said, you're going to be really focused. Concentration is important over the next couple of weeks. You may even feel a little bit more resourceful or more productive than usual about getting things in order and being organized. That's because of that full moon eclipse, but also you've got the Empress there as well, which is all about productivity and you know, sort of aligning yourself with whatever it is you need to do in order to gain reward from what it is you're investing in. Okay, so observe, perceive, scrutinize. Now, you may be looking at people around you that you work with, seeing through motives, or you may be actually looking at your path a little bit closely because they're showing me your commitment. You're very dedicated to what you do, and you're very talented at what you do also, okay? Now that came out in one of your readings from your guides, so that's definitely coming out again here. But they're showing me that your commitment, your tenacity, as you can see, it's like a bird of prey on her sort of headdress there. Now, headdresses, they tend to connect to the crown chakra, which is all about deep knowing. You know that you've got your eye on something, okay? And as you can see, we've got all that wonderful, it's almost like lion's mane around the sides there. You've also got the courage to go after what it is you have got your eye on. So I feel like your laser focus is important, and you're seeing ahead only. I feel like you're not looking back at anything, you're just looking ahead. You're releasing some sort of disappointment of something that may have not gone your way in the past, or you may have felt a little bit that you struggled. That's all being released for you, okay? We've got the Hierophant, which means your commitment, your dedication to what you do, but it's also about having faith. If you don't have faith in you, who's going to have faith in you, my beautiful Libran? So I feel like you are having faith in your journey, in yourself, but also I feel like you're committing yourself to things like spiritual practices, perhaps, you know, meditation, law of attraction. There's something here that you've got, because they're showing me like a target right now in the water. I'm scrying at the same time, and they're showing me like, you know, like archery. They're showing me a target, and they're showing me an arrow going, you know, they're showing me, well, I can actually see two arrows in that. One is just off the mark, and the other one's right in the center of the mark. So perhaps you've been feeling like you've been just off center of the mark recently. You're going to be on point, okay, in whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Now, it's not, I mean, if you have a look at those two figures, very similar, two different cards, two different decks. As you can see, this is a wise old owl there, bird of prey again, with almost like a monocle around the eye. So you're inspecting something. Perhaps some of you are learning about something. You know, the Hierophant can be a card about teachers or tutors or mentors, and it's in your protagonist energy, which tells me you've got a lot of wisdom already. You can actually teach a person a thing or two about what you do. You're very good at it. You are the master or the mistress of your craft. Okay, so don't doubt your wonderful skills. You've got it all going on. But whenever you feel like you are lacking in something, or whenever you feel like there's something that could enhance your journey, your soul's calling, you put yourself on courses to learn more about it. So some of you may be actually currently learning, or at college or at uni, or maybe some of you are actually putting yourself on courses online to gain more skills. There could also be a second stream of income here, where you're thinking about learning more skills or learning about something that you can do on the side. They give me the word purpose. Okay, so perhaps you're thinking about your life's purpose or your calling, something perhaps that's very creative that you love doing, and you can earn like money on the side from that. It will eventually become your main sort of income if that's what you're trying to achieve, that you're trying to phase out one position in order to do something that you love doing, which is a wish fulfillment, kind of dream opportunity job. But I feel here some of you may also be looking at strategies of how to. So if you're setting up your own business, being an entrepreneur, or whether you're just working out skills that you need in order to gain more money in your profession, or gain a promotion, or in some way find your way to the top. I feel like you're putting yourself in a position to learn that. You're educating yourself, okay? But I also feel like some of you are really great at giving advice. Because this card is in your protagonist energy. So some of you are mentors, you're natural mentors. Some of you are thinking about, or maybe you have skills to be a leader, someone who is good at giving advice. Also, you could be a life coach, or you could be someone who helps other people. You be of service to other people in some way. So I feel like that's really skills that you have. But I feel like you've been really connecting to your belief system and trying to have faith. Also, I get this energy that people in positions of power, the hierarchy, are starting to notice you. And I feel like you're going to have some sort of spotlight on you in the next couple of weeks. I feel it's more 5 to 6 weeks rather than closer to this time. I feel 5 to 6 weeks. There's going to be some sort of spotlight on you for something that you did. You're going to be recognized for, I just feel like people in positions of power or some sort of, hierarchy. I feel like they're going to notice you, and they've pegged you or pointed you or tapped you for success. So whether you work in a company and the people who are in like positions of like CEO or whatever like that, they are noticing your job, your work ethic. They want you to rise. They can see that you are someone who's going to be very, very successful. Or if you work for yourself, there could be some sort of, it's either you're being noticed or you are being seen by en masse on the public, because the Six of Wands is about stepping into the limelight, okay? And as it says there, like success. So you've got your eye on success, and that is what it is that you're manifesting. That is the achievement. Your outcome card is hopes, wishes, dreams. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, be assured that you're on the right path, okay? This success card here says you're in a really good position right now. And you are an influencer. You're also influencing your own situation, but you will be basking in the warm light of a higher awareness. Not only your own higher awareness, but also the higher awareness of people in positions to help you or positions in power. Okay, so I feel with the Six of Wands, there's some really great news coming to you. This is a card of victory. This is a card of fame. If you're looking to be in the spotlight in terms of being well known within your industry, fame doesn't have to be like global fame across the world, but it can be if you're someone who is like a performer, or you're someone who it could be that you're really good at business and people start paying attention. If you've got like a YouTube channel, they start looking at what you do and your numbers go up. So I feel like this is something that you can be really proud of yourself. This is an accomplishment, okay? This is reward for all of your hard work. But most importantly, I see you being noticed. Now, that's not why you're doing it. You're doing it because it's a wish or a dream come true. It's something that you've been trying to manifest. It's success. It's also something that makes you feel good. So I feel like you're in the flow. But success or gaining some sort of award or reward is something that's headed towards you. We've also got, and this is in the resistance position, chains, bondage, release. She who surrenders, but the one who surrenders, okay? So I feel like the one who surrenders, you're releasing the bondage. You're releasing the ties that have bound you to a stuck or stagnant position. We've got the disappointment card covering it, as well as the strength card. And if you see that, literally the chains are being broken. So Spirit gives you the exact card that you're meant to see and you're meant to get a message from. So this literally says that, there is chains, bondage, and being released. So the chains that have been binding you in a situation, or if you felt like there was no way to have a stepping stone or anything in your career and you've hit a glass ceiling, there is a way forward that is being cleared for you. I feel like chains are being broken. Any disappointment in the past or anything that did not go your way, it's a sacrifice that you had to make because there's something greater on the other side. I always say this, I feel like I'm repeating myself all the time, but my guides keep giving it to me, and I guess they keep giving it so that people will actually feel it and sort of make it a part of their mantra as they walk through life, which is what is meant for you will never pass you by. Your guides will always bring you to the place that you're meant to be in, okay? So whatever it is has been holding you back, I do feel like you're going to get a message. The Six of Wands is some sort of news coming towards you. And if you can see, this person has something close to their chest. So it's like a letter, some sort of correspondence. So I feel like you may be hearing some sort of news that you keep to yourself initially, and it allows you to climb. As you can see, these steps, they go somewhere. They are going up. So I feel like, you have come a long way on your career so far in your path, and you've got to acknowledge and be proud of how far you've come, but there is more to go, and it's a successful path that you walk, okay? We've also got the Force card, which is, of course, the Strength card. It's number 11 in this deck. Normally, the Strength card is number 8, which is the number of the self. Being self-reliant, being self-sufficient, and having the courage to overcome any obstacles. But it's number 11, which means you're having the courage to take a dream path, or an opportunity to take your life's purpose path. You're on the soul path. So I feel like you're having the courage, and nobody, not their expectations or their words, nothing is going to hinder your path. You're going to break those chains, anything that's been holding you back, and you're on your way to abundance. Okay, I mean, we've got the lion there with that lion's mane as well, so it's that inner roar. You're fed up with the way things have been going. You may have been struggling with things that just seems just out of reach, or you may have even been struggling with the path itself, wondering if you're on the right path. You may be questioning whether this is the journey that you've decided to take, whether it's the right one, because things have been difficult. But I feel like you're overcoming the struggle. And I mean, look, you've literally got, this figure there has got a spear. So I feel like you really are on target, but there may have been something here where it just felt like you never could actually reach for the target yet because you weren't in the position to. So things just seemed always out of reach, but that's not the case anymore. This is you moving forward. We got the Five of Cups, disappointment. The thing to remember with the Five of Cups is to release. Let it go, let it flow. It was not meant to be in your world. That's the acknowledgement you get from the Five of Cups. Something is no longer working for you. So whether it is your current job situation and you're like, you know what, this isn't just vibing with me anymore, then you may be looking elsewhere to find a job opportunity, and you will receive success. I feel like people will look at your resume and see someone who is destined for success, and they want you in the role that you're seeking. Okay. Also, if you're happy where you're at, you may have felt like there was an opportunity that passed you by. There's something better, something greater arising for you that will help you elevate or get to where you're intending to get to. Five of Cups, we have to take the disappointment and recognize that there is always another cup on offer for us. Okay, as you can see, there's actually 3 cups here and 2 cups that are spilt. Normally it's the other way around. 3 cups have spilt and 2 are on offer, but there's 3 here, so there could be a couple of opportunities headed your way. But as you can see, her back is facing the cup. So basically, this is an opportunity that you cannot see yet. This is a path that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling as well as rewarding that you cannot see yet, but it will all become clear. Okay. Now we've also got the One Who Hopes. This is your outcome position, and it says love, hope, relationships. Now, of course, love, hope, and relationships can connect to love and relationships, but this is about career. So this is about relationships in terms of your workspace, manifesting an opportunity where you feel like you fit in, where you feel like you vibe, where you feel like you make a difference to the company, that you are an integral part of your career environment. So I feel like the One Who Hopes, this is about a job opportunity or some opportunity. And if you see down there, I've never noticed this. I've had this card a couple of times. I've never really noticed this. There's a little frog right there on a lily pad. So frogs tend to mean, taking a leap or leaping in a new direction and being really successful. I know when it comes to love, it's about, you kiss a lot of frogs before you meet the person that you want to be with. But this is about an opportunity that's actually arising. Frogs are actually considered very, very lucky in spiritual circles. So I feel like you are elevating, you are leaping into either a new position, whether it's a new job or new opportunity, or even a promotion, maybe even just a raise, or you're actually leaving a position to go somewhere else, okay, to relocate in some way. Either way, this is a lucky opportunity, okay? I just feel like it's a stepping stone. There's stepping stones for you where you're leaping from one to the other, and they're all headed in the direction that you want to end up in eventually, okay? So if you're asking, are you on the right path? The answer is yes. Now, when I'm looking at this picture, I wish you could see what I can see in the water. They're actually showing me a painting, a very famous painting. Now, I never get this right, whether it's Monet or Manet. I think it's Monet, okay? I'm going to say Monet. My energy, they're showing me an O, so I think it is Monet. I think they're trying to say it's not the A, it's the O. Monet, not Manet. Okay, so we'll go with Monet. The bridge there with all the sort of lily pads and things like that, they're actually showing me that in the water right now. From the famous artist. So either you can see a picture of that as you're listening to this reading right now, perhaps you've got a little postcard of it, or you've got a poster of it, or you're going to see an image of that in the next 4 to 5 weeks, and that is a signifier to you that there is radical change in your career that is proof that you're on the right track and that you're being noticed for what you do. I feel like you know, if you're happy where you're at in your position, I feel like you're going to start being recognized more by the people in positions of power. If you are the CEO yourself, I feel like you are being noticed by people who can elevate you even further in your career, okay? We've got the Magician card, which is strong manifestation skills. You've got it, okay? Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. Your thoughts are so important. Thoughts really do become things. You're manifesting your dreams into reality using inspired action. So you are putting yourself in a position to garner the success that you truly deserve and desire. The Magician card also tells me about how much potential you have. You are capable of reaching great heights, and you have everything you need within you to achieve and accomplish the success that you set out to, okay? Also, your guides want you to be aware of being confident. Okay, you've got a lot of talent. The Magician card is a card of talent, along with the Empress card. They're just saying how talented you are, and that you are very creative. You find creative solutions to any opportunity or any problem. For example, you're very skillful at what you do. You've got intense focus. So they're indicating that you will be really super focused in the next 4 to 5 weeks, but also you will be influencing your circumstances, okay? Now, they're actually showing me something. It's very precise. They're showing me a table, and they're showing me your name on the table. Your name on the table. I almost want to say it's written on a piece of paper or a card, but it may become something that's more permanent. So your name on a table. So, I mean, you know what, I'll tell you what it reminds me of, but I'm not sure if that's the image they're showing me. It's just a table, and it's someone's name on the table. Now, they're not showing me the name. They're giving me a sense that it is your name on the table. You know, when you go to like fairs, you know, where it's like a job fair, or, you know, you go to those like exhibitions, and they've all got tables, and they've all got like posters or things on there, and there's like a name on there's a name on the table. Okay, so it could be that you're setting up a stall to actually sell your work, or it could be that you're, you know, an artist and you've been given a stand to sell your work. Or, I mean, it could be also that you're going to a job fair and you see a job opportunity that your name's written all over. I mean, you could literally walk into a space and see someone's who's got your similar name on a table. That's an indicator for you. So watch out for that, okay? I never get images as precise as that, but they're just showing that. So look out for that. You have infinite possibilities to attract what you're seeking. That's what they're giving me right now. What you want really wants you. That's the law of attraction, okay? So if you've been doing things like law of attraction, writing things down, they're indicating you will achieve it. Now, they're actually showing me the movie The Secret. Well, it was a book first, of course. I think it's Rhonda Byrne, I hope I didn't pronounce that wrong. Now, I'm not here to sell anything or promote anyone's work, but you know, that is a book that definitely helped me a long time ago, but they're showing it to me again. So they're indicating that you may have started that book and put it down and not finished it, or they're indicating to revisit it, or maybe they're just showing me that you've been going and doing lots of manifestations or using The Secret in order to manifest. It is going to work for you. They're showing me it is going to work for you, okay? So we've got the Empress card here. Now, the Empress is someone who has worked really hard to nurture something. If you think about the Empress, you know, she births a child, literally. So, you know, she takes a long time, the long game, you know, to nurture and bring something to fulfillment, to, you know, to fruition, as it were. So whatever it is you've been working on, and you are going to create abundance from it. You're going to get something really rewarding out of it. Now, this could be material gain, but it's all about your effort. You've put so much effort, dedication into something that it's going to bear fruit. And, you know, this is also, if you're looking for a new job, for example, or you haven't got a job right now and you're trying to get on your career path, this indicates that your struggles will be over. You are brimming with potential. Okay, you're manifesting for your highest good, and you are being seen as the perfect person or the perfect fit or match for whatever it is that you're seeking. Okay, so if you're putting your resume out there, I feel like, you know, people are going to snap you up right away. You're overcoming any obstacles. That's what the Empress does. As you can see the mountains in the background, that's like you're using obstacles almost like as a springboard to get to where you want to go. So I feel like you're really good at what you do, but also you're mature enough to see that your hard work, your dedication is going to pay off and bring reward. And we've also got the Strength card. So beautiful that you got the Strength card twice. This is about knowing your worth. It's about having the courage to go after what you truly desire, but it's also being compassionate with yourself, overcoming those obstacles without needing to feel the struggle or feel anger or anguish. So I feel something, as you can see, this beautiful figure there is contemplating something, and I really feel whatever it is you've been dedicating yourself to, you're using that self-discipline and composure to endure the journey. Okay, this is also about you sort of like having that stamina, okay, in order to get to where you want to go. You're not giving up. Also, self-confidence, very important. Now, they're asking me to focus on these wonderful sort of like markings. Okay, now either someone's got a tattoo with those sort of markings on them, or I'm not really sure what they want. I mean, for me, they look like pearls, and whenever I think of pearls, I think of wisdom. Okay, so it can mean that all the pearls of wisdom are within you, especially since this person's deep in meditation. Also, I just touched here and my guys went chin up, chin up. So it's like, be proud of yourself, chin up. Okay, I know people say chin up whenever you're feeling down. It's like an expression to say chin up, you know, don't worry about it, move on from things. But I feel like chin up is like you to be proud of yourself, because people who tend to be proud, they tend to have their head kind of elevated a little bit. So I feel like that's important. Also, they're highlighting the stars here shining. So they want you to be aware of all these stars shining in your outcome position, how much lighter it is. If you can see in the first card, there's not really any stars. Not really, maybe a little bit in down here, but it's all bright, but there's no stars. Then we've got a little bit of darkness. The stars are not as bright, but your outcome position, there's a lot of stars. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of illumination, a lot of light, a lot of clarity, but also a lot of positive success, abundance, reward, optimism. And we've got the moon. Now, the moon is all about the hidden coming to light. It can mean, you know, overcoming fears in order to transform your world. There's a metamorphosis here, but also it's about being aware of your limitations. And I feel like you are smashing through glass ceilings and you're not letting any limitations hold you back. That's what I get here, because you're breaking the chains. But with the moon card, it can also be that all of a sudden, out of the shadows, an opportunity arises. You know, if you ever noticed, we all as humans, we tend to go through a disappointment first before we reach success. So, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained is sort of like, if you think about it, nothing ventured if you don't ever attempt anything. Because basically a lot of people say to me when they're talking about setting something up, they say, what if I fail? And I'm like, but what if you don't fail? What if you're going to be incredible? What if you hit it off straight off the mark? But if you feel like you don't straight away, think about all the great people before us who have created things like electricity, light, transport, clean water, all of those important things that we have and take for granted, you know, in most of our waking day, they started off with an idea and they didn't get it right straight. They went and did it many, many times. They took hundreds of times before they actually got it right. And that's the thing. Never give up, because the more you do, you just realize actually it's a learning curve. You're learning what works and you're learning what does not work. And you're releasing anything that does not work for you, and you're moving forward and closer to what works for you, okay? So we're all students of life. So they want you to be aware of that. Nothing is ever a failure. So even if you, for example, you know, you're in a job opportunity that you kind of liked and you got sacked from it, or it got, you know, they downsized and made you redundant, it just means your guides are aware that this is no longer part of your journey. It's not meant to be part of your journey anymore. It's meant to move you on to something else, something greater. Many, many years ago, I had a very toxic job, you know, that I worked in, but they paid good money, and I needed to feed my family. I needed to keep the job, but my gosh, it was robbing my soul. It was, you know, I would be broken basically at the end of every day. And, you know, everyone used to say to me, why don't you just leave? And I was like, but it pays really good money and I need it in order to look after everybody and blah, blah, blah. And one day an incident happened where everything just got taken away. And I was like shocked to the core. I thought, I can't believe it. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I gotta say it. It's the best thing. At the time, it didn't feel like it, but I can tell you, after I stood there and really thought about things, it gave me the kick up, the you know what, in order to find a better way of living a life that actually was in line with my heart, my soul, my morals, all of those things. And the universe had to send me a big old tower moment to get me to do it in the first place. So I'm really grateful for that. But it took me a long time to get to that position. I endured a lot. So if you're enduring something that you feel has been difficult and you feel it just doesn't work with you anymore, there will be a point of epiphany where there is a catalyst for change. And I feel with you, if you're not happy where you're at, there's definitely some sort of catalyst, as in a piece of news coming where there could be, you know, an opportunity that just pops out of nowhere. Sorry, I'm going to the wrong deck. They just gave me that I'm on the wrong deck, which they're right. I want to clarify the moon card. There's an opportunity here that pops out of nowhere, but you're not surprised because you've been manifesting this, okay? So whether it is a promotion, whether it is to be recognized and appreciated for what you do, whether it is you moving to another office or relocating in some way, there's definitely a way forward that is bringing a lot of success, but most importantly, it's bringing you closer to your accomplishment, your outcome, the thing that you've been trying to achieve. Can you please clarify the moon card? The Justice card in the reverse. So the Justice card in the reverse is something, well, basically that's your card, Libra. You may have felt like you were not completely yourself. Perhaps there was something unfair that occurred that has made you had to have a new start. The Justice card in the reverse can mean some people did not take accountability for their actions, or there's some sort of corruption where you worked. Maybe there was downsizing. Maybe you're even going through legalities of something in your career. But the Ten of Swords in the reverse tells me it may have been a painful ending, or it may have been a surprising ending of something, but it means it's a new start. When one door closes, another one is always open. And I feel there's three open to you. I feel there's three opportunities open to you, okay? Now, not everyone is going to be like, not everyone is going to be like losing something or letting something go. It can also be a way of responding differently to pressure at work. So you could be like all of a sudden finding that calm resolve, even though there's office politics and things going around you, you find that midway point where you find serenity, peace, and you're like, I'm not going to engage in any of this. I'm actually going to shut myself off and, you know, start my working environment with no mental conflict, okay? So because swords are all about communication, but also about the mind. So the Ten of Swords there indicates you're clearing your mind. You're not letting any drama or anything negative impede in the way that you do things, even if the external circumstances around you are, you know, give me the word caustic. So caustic is quite sharp. There could be people who talk to each other in negative ways, for example. Three of Cups in the reverse. This can be like lots of gossip going on at a workplace, or it can mean that you feel like you've got no support where you're at, but you will be appreciated. This is a card of a breakthrough. This means you will be seen. This means there is victory here for you. So whether this is a new opportunity coming out of nowhere, because aces tend to be gifted by the universe. The hand of the universe comes on in. That cloud, there's like difficult times. The hand comes out and offers a solution. So either there's a solution to whatever it is you've been going through in your career right now, and it cuts out anything that's been holding you back, whether it's a person, whether it's a scenario. It feels like a way is being made clear for your success. And as you can see, the sword goes through the crown, which is the crown chakra, and the victory wreaths hang down. This means victory, okay, success, achievement, accomplishment, but it's also clarity, okay? Now, we got the Two of Swords there as well. So, I mean, there's three swords in total. I do feel like there's three avenues for you. Three is important for you. They were actually giving me 3:09 as important time. So either you receive an email at 3:09 or a message at 3:09 or some sort of correspondence or a conversation that occurs around about 3:09 is important, okay? But I feel like this is clarity amongst a stagnant position. This is movement in a stalemate position. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut and you need to take a break and consider your options, you're using your intuition because she's blindfolded there. Now also, as you can see, she's got her swords up, so she is like trying to gauge her surroundings and protect herself, feeling like there's a threat. But there's no threat there. There's calm waters. Using your intuition is important, but this is a time when there's something stalemate. It means something's got to change. So if you're activating some sort of change in your career, there is a breakthrough and it will be successful. So this is a communication is a catalyst. So whether it's news or a conversation you have with your boss, or maybe if you're an entrepreneur, you find a solution to something that has been challenging, there's definitely a way forward, and it is very, very abundant. The Moon card indicates out of the blue, there is a solution, or out of the blue, there is an opportunity that has been lying in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to approach your door. And it is fate. It is intervention. This card is a card of destiny and fate intervening to bring you the law of karma. It's a very powerful force of transformation, and things are going to happen quite quickly after that, and there's a lot of good stuff coming towards you. You've got major arcanas there, so this is a big decision that you're making. Whatever this is, know that you're on the right path. Trust your intuition. It will not lead you astray, okay? I'm just going to go and get some final cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, and Angels. We've got trust. Did I just say trust your intuition? It will never lead you astray. Trust right there. We got networker. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Let me just grab that card for you. And we've got new money. So definitely something new coming towards you. And, you know, it's not an accident that there's another hand just popping on in here. So the universe is guiding you towards something greater, something better. So we've got trust. And it says, the universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. There will be a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides, okay? So as I said, you're doing things like law of attraction, cosmic ordering, things like that, The Secret perhaps. Be aware that, I said this in the Sagittarius reading, life is very, very busy. It's very loud. So sometimes it drowns out our inner voice. Take moments of silence wherever you can to really connect to your source so that you can listen to your instincts and your intuition. Also, we got networker. Okay, it says it may be time to create or reach out to your network of people who will help you. Consider a career in marketing, promoting, sales, or any professional networking job. Make the most out of the resources that you have to improve your finances. But as I said, I feel like there's an external source, either a person, maybe a position in power, or someone actually sort of notices you are a person that will be very successful. So they raise you up, they give someone good advice, or they elevate you. It could be a mentor. Some of you could be deciding to go into teaching professions, or be a mentor yourself, or be a life coach or something like that, somewhere where you're of service to others. But I feel you will build a soul tribe. You will find your people as well. And we got new money. Beautiful. Everyone loves to see this card, right? It says something new that you've been working on will be very profitable. You should consider creating a new source of income. If you have a money-making idea, do it. Swords are all about the mind, ideas, communication. Could be a sudden clarity moment where you just like have an idea. This could be a new idea just forming. Could be a second stream of income, something that you're, wondering about, something that's very creative, that speaks to your soul, something that you've been maybe putting on the back burner for a while, but now, why not? Go for it, okay? You're breaking the chains. You're actually releasing any stagnant energy and you're moving forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? What are they meant to see with regards to their career? Okay, so we have, I reveal my truth. Okay, perhaps you're speaking up about something in your career, maybe even negotiating a better deal, or maybe you're like, it's number 13, which is the number of change, transformation, the death card. So I feel like you're elevating and your voice is actually important. So perhaps your new career venture involves your voice, spoken word in some way. And I feel like whatever you've been uttering out to the universe, your spoken conversation with the universe, that is being heard and your needs are being met. And I trust my intuition. Absolutely, so important. Trust, trust, trust. This is so important, okay? You're having faith. That's the same thing. You're trusting in your vision. You're having faith in yourself. So, and your third eye, those wonderful colors are coming out of your third eye, which is to see the future, be a visionary. So I'm just going to give you some ruins before we close. Okay, I'm just going to get 3. I'm closing my eyes. So I'm just going to feel them first before I connect to them. Okay. So they're showing me the Wheel of Fortune with this. So let me see if I can, Wheel of Fortune, can I get the energy and guess which one this is? Now, either this is the gift ruin or the dice ruin is what I feel. So I can't quite grasp it, either one. It's one of the two. Aha. Okay, so it is the dice ruin. So this is about destiny. This is about initiation. This is about you being on your right path. This is about you connecting to your calling. Okay. This is a sacred energy of you embracing the mystery of the universe and recognizing that the universe has got your back, basically. Okay. Let's see if we've got this one. Wow. This is the gift one. Maybe that's why I couldn't discern between the two. Surely. Yes, it is the gift one. So this is about, this can be partnerships in business, but also a gift opportunity coming towards you, fortune, destiny being revealed. So there's definitely something coming towards you that is a gift being offered by the universe. So watch out for that. It is actually a catalyst for change for you. I just pop it like that on your... And I gotta be honest, there's no point in guessing this one because I turned it over with my eyes open and I saw it. So there's no point in guessing. This one is the arrow. So this is all about being right on target. This is about your sacrifices being worth it, you being rewarded for whatever it is you set out to do. This is also about having courage and, getting justice for all the hard work that you put into things. So I feel like you're right on target. You're right on the mark. So yeah, some of you actually may be headhunted as well in a career. That's what they're showing me. So some of you may actually be headhunted. So I'll leave it like that. I hope something resonates here for you. If you'd like to be given the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things on a piece of paper that you want to release, that you feel are hindering your path so far. 5 things, put them on that piece of paper and find a creative way of releasing them. So whether it's you take it safely outside and do a burning ritual, or whether you rip it up into tiny little pieces and just put it in the trash, whatever really sort of resonates with your soul, find a way of releasing it, okay? And you will feel lighter over the next couple of weeks. In the comments box below, all you have to put is, I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only, okay? If there's something that resonates in this reading for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. As you can see, you got major arcana cards, so this is big decision. This is not the little details. This is a big decision sort of month for you in terms of your career. But you will make the right choice, and you're on the right path, and there's a little bit of a nice surprise for you as well at the end of the month. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.